time to go back home. I am on the way back to Colorado. I'm gonna try to camp around this area for a night because I just heard great things about these spots. So I'll probably camp a little bit outside of Glacier Falls, maybe like Flathead National Park. Canada was awesome, guys. It was amazing. I had such a good time. Hanging out with Emily was incredible. She is so cool. She spent like 5 days just showing me around the city, which was amazing. So it was really great. We'll have 2 nights. I'm thinking 2 nights of camping out. I'll probably try to bundle in both these camping nights into one instead of like separating them into different videos. I hope to have more success though with these camps. I think last time it was cool, but just, you know, could have been better. So I'm going to be finding my campsite during the daytime. That's gonna be the goal. I've been driving around this area, Glacier Falls, Montana, trying to find a little camp spot. Some nice little pull-offs on the roads. There's like a small little camp spot here I found on the side of the road, but I might want to just keep on driving a little bit more. I think I have like a good 3 hours left of the sunlight, so might just wind up this road here, check some more spots out. I think this mountain road's about to end. This mountain got hit with some really nasty forest fires though, so there's a lot of burnt down trees and trees kind of regrowing, which actually looks really cool. Been traveling alongside that road over there, just kind of winding up here. I would have liked it if there was like a little bit more like away from the road, you know, at night. I don't know if someone's gonna be like zooming up this and then maybe not see my taco tent. I've been driving around this mountain range for probably a good like 30 to 45 minutes. Really hesitant on stopping somewhere. There's just a lot of spots that like look pretty good. This always happens to me when I'm camping, is I'm like driving around trying to find a good spot. I see one, but I'm like, oh, maybe there could be a better spot. Sometimes when you just hit a spot, you know that that's the place you want to stop at. I just hit that spot here and I saw it and I was like, this is it. This is the one. Let me show you guys. Let's see what you guys think about it. Nice little flat ground here. Got a fire pit kind of set up already, and boom, you just got yourself beautiful mountains. I just knew instantly that this was the place I want to camp. Now, it is pretty close to the road. Definitely my goal is to find the best free campsites, you know, places where you can just kind of pop a squat. I think I got a little bit nervous or a little bit scared. So like a few days ago, I was in Banff in Alberta, and there was reporting of a bear attack. 2 people, I believe a couple and their pet dog, got all eaten by a bear, which apparently hasn't happened in like over a decade. Like this was very rare. I found some pretty awesome spots like up more in the mountain that I would have to kind of like walk down into, and I like checked it out on foot. Like I kind of bumped around down into the foresty areas and it was looking pretty cool, but it made me a little nervous just because I'm not a Boy Scout. Pull myself back from that and kind of give myself a bit of a, I guess, a more controlled area if I could. Oh, Rex, you have had some long journeys. Okay, Rex, your goal is to protect me from any oncoming traffic, so I will angle you in a way just in case if a car is like speeding, they will hit you first instead of me. I'm sorry, but you may need to act as my barrier tonight. My tent is very yellow though, so I think it should be fine. It kind of sucks because I'm not allowed to light a campfire here. It's like perfect, I feel like, just to have a nice campfire in the mountains, but unfortunately there's a no campfire law that's happening right now in this camp area, so I gotta just follow that. I think this is a really cool spot. Really, really cool spot. Just being able to chill and look at these beautiful mountains. I'm super happy I got here in daytime and with enough time to just like peacefully set up my camp and just have a chill time, because I think that's what camping is about, is just to be chill, you know? The last 2 times I was like kind of not panicking. I was in a rush for sure. I'm gonna try to move my car to be like right there. So now if cars are coming alongside this road, which they definitely do have enough room to get by. See, like that's the road here. But I don't know, in case they're for some reason drifting around this corner and they go forward, I just don't want them to hit me while I'm sleeping. So Rex is gonna protect me. It's the first night back into the States, and I just can't help but reflect a little bit of Canada, of Alberta, and just how awesome it was. I'm sorry, I'm just watching the sunset go down right now, and I keep getting distracted by it because it's so cool. It seems like the sun is moving just so fast. Realizing I'm shining the camera into a bright light, but like the sun is gone. I just watched that go down. You guys just watched a flashbang, but I guarantee you, I just watched that sun go down. And it's getting super chilly. I gotta go get some more clothes on. Oh yeah, right when that sun went down, it got so cold. Oh my gosh. I'm bundled up. I am good. Wow, that was refreshing. Back to reflecting about Canada a little bit. I thought this was one of the best vacations I've had. I really like it when I get to see locals live life and like how they have fun. It was really cool getting to see everything through Emily's viewpoint, like someone who is local and was like grew up in that area. It's just really cool to experience like what they think is fun. And the thing is, like, they do think touristy spots are fun. Banff is on my bucket list, right? That's somewhere I've always wanted to go. I've always heard about. They closed down a highway for like a month in September when it's like prime large season, and they just closed this whole highway down in the road, and you just bike through it, and you can like walk, of course, but the main thing is like biking through an open closed highway. How cool is that? You see that like yellow right there? Isn't that crazy how vibrant that is? Like how much it pops. It's gonna be a chilly night for sure, especially because I can't light a fire. We can have some chill. I'm down for some chill. Probably read a bit more. Probably have the rest of my McDonald's that is in my car. I really want to like stargaze and be able to maybe catch some stars tonight. That might be cool. Might be the last bit of me for the day. Good morning. I woke up this morning and there's just literally ice on my tent. I was sleeping like in an ice cube. It was pretty cold last night. Indeed it was. Do you see that? It's like the frost line on my bag. Part of my bag was like sticking out. It's just frozen chair. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's cold. Oh, it's beautiful though. Look at that. Look at that line of fog. Just hitting that mountain bank there. Ooh, that's absolutely gorgeous. Something crazy just happened. A moose crossed in front of my car, and it was incredible. I'm coming up to my campsite in Wyoming. This is off of Crazy Woman Canyon Road, and it is looking really cool. I'm like passing through some farms here, but we have to in order to get to the campsites. I tried to get here early before the sun came down. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. I'm wondering why it's called Crazy Woman Canyon though. But we'll find out, I guess. If I time this right, I should have about 30 minutes to set up camp with the sun out. Which is good, I pushed the driving a little bit today. I just really wanted to camp a little bit further in, as well as somewhere not in Montana, since I've camped in Montana twice now. So I was really trying to hit up Wyoming and just find a gem here to camp at. And I feel like there's a lot of places I want to explore in Wyoming now. Oh my god, I just saw an antelope. What the heck? Wait, this person has caged antelope. Okay, reception gonna be limited out here. One of those places where reception is almost 0 to none. Understood. Oh baby, don't tell me we're entering the mountains. Oh, we entering it. I'm going into this canyon now. Whoa. I'm just driving through these canyons right now, and I love it. I absolutely love it. This is such a cool experience, being able to drive through these canyons on such like a tight road, right next to the river, trying to find a camp spot. It is beautiful. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, I've never experienced something like this before. It's absolutely beautiful, some of these structures I'm seeing here. Oh man, this is wild. This is so wild. I did see a few spots that were like okay, but right now what I'm trying to do is like look for a spot that speaks to me, because it will happen. I'm scouting though. I'm trying to get a little bit creative with what I can see and like maybe where I can camp. So the thing is, like, yeah, we're in a canyon right now, right? Like the roads are super narrow, and we have like a mountainside to my left, and we have a river running on the right. So the places to camp, it seems a little limited, but I'm gonna keep just trekking through here and see what I can see. Maybe we can find some nice little pull-off spots. That's actually not bad of a spot. There's a flat land here, a little trail that goes up there, and then you have like the river running on the left. Okay, well I see this spot. Noted. And we going through a little forest grove right here. Little forest grove. Cute. That's kind of a cute spot too. I like this little area. I know the camera makes it look really weird, but you can like park in there. Maybe we can kind of bump in a little bit more. Okay. Onwards. So 2 potentials there. Actually, there's some like sick little spots in there, dude. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I kind of want to check this little area out. I'm gambling though. If I do this, it's gonna waste time. That's the thing. I'm trying to beat the sun, but let me just check it out a little bit. Not hit this tree in front of me. Okay. Okay, we're taking a little gamble. Quick little walk out into here, into this path. I saw this little pathway. Pretty decent path here. And I just want to see if like we can find any nice little areas where we can just set a camp up. Oh, are you telling me? Tell me this is a fire pit? Is this a little fire pit right here? Oh my god. Possibly. Hold on. Definitely someone's been trailing through this little area here. Hear the river running on the side. Ooh. Looking for some nice flat ground. I see some here, which is kind of nice. Oh, it's looking really pretty over here, guys. Looking really pretty. I'm loving this vegetation. What's been kind of given on this land. It's very nice. Ooh. Oh, hello. Do I see a big fire pit that was built out here? Oh my. Next to the river? Oh my gosh, prime spot. Prime. Okay. This is it. This is my camp spot. I found it. This is beautiful. Right next to this river. This is a pretty spot, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to trek with some of my stuff though over there. I set up my tent, my camp, and it's a little bit of work because I gotta walk like back and forth from the car to the site because it's a little bit farther away. So that's a good note for next time, is if I'm looking for some of these spots, maybe pack a bit more condensed or be more prepared to make the trip back and forth. Got the fire over there. I got some firewood all packed. And we're just right here next to this river, which I feel like I can see more tomorrow morning for sure, but this river is like really running. I need to find my tool. It took a while. Everything in this forest is very wet, so it's kind of hard to get a nice tinder. You guys can see it. I try to do like a log cabin and a teepee at the same time. It was a little bit tough, but had to just keep feeding it and then keep blowing on it, and it finally got a nice burn here. I've cooked 2 of the smallest sausages known to man. I think they're pretty cooked. This is actually one sausage and I cut it in half to kind of prong it. And I've just been kind of toasting it by the fire for a bit. Wow, it is so good. Oh yeah. That was really good. Alright, I'm gonna cook up some more. The last 2 sausages cooking for the night. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful morning. Very different place than I've been camping at. I slept okay. It was a lot warmer here in Wyoming than in Montana. So that's for sure. I didn't wake up with ice on my tent. Had a really hard time starting a fire though. I need to practice that. Like my campfire was just, it was not good. Well, let's check out some of the scenery though now that it's morning. This is my tent and we're pretty much just like embedded in the forest here. I set up my table and chair here next to the campfire last night. Right next to us was a running river, which was really nice. Sleeping with this was very peaceful. Having like running water while sleeping, it helps a lot. It's pretty nice. And then we just have like more surrounding trees going up all the way up there. So we're really embedded in this national forest here. We are kind of close to the road, but it does feel a bit more private. Not many people. I don't think I heard one car come by here. So you can see Rex all the way out there. At night, last night, like when I was getting a little unsure myself, I would shine my headlamp back at Rex and he would glow his yellow eyes at me and it would make me feel at ease. This was a pretty neat spot though. I like this. Well, it's time to make the final stretch home. I got like maybe 6 hours left of a drive back home and then we're done. This was an amazing time out, guys. I had an absolute wonderful time just camping along, learning a lot. This was definitely out of my comfort zone. Again, I'm not a crazy camper. I don't go out a lot, so I'm glad I got a chance to. I definitely have a lot to learn for sure. I'm kind of proud of this. I whittled this. It was like a prong for my my sausages. I was able to cook some food with this last night in the fire and maybe like a self-defense tool. Whatcha! I'll leave this for the next camper. I'll set it here. They'll know what it's used for. I leave the crab leg. I think I know why they call this Crazy Woman Canyon Road. So last night it did get a little bit spooky when the wind started blowing. I think because I'm in a canyon, like the wind, the way it travels through the canyon, it does kind of sound like a female kind of going through. Almost like a Wendigo. I think that's what they are. Those like really creepy, I don't know what they are. Horses? It did kind of sound like maybe a crazy woman in this canyon, like kind of going through. So that was a little bit spooky. Other than that, it was very pretty. A little bit of a spook noise of that. I think overall though, like when you're camping, especially if you're camping alone, your senses are a little bit heightened, it feels like. At night, especially when it got like really dark and quiet, I would be listening out for sounds and there would be some twigs snapping around me, but as long as it wasn't like heavy footsteps of any sort, because then I wouldn't be here. Then I wouldn't be here making this video. Crazy Woman Canyon Road. I think I know why it's named that now. I highly recommend you guys check it out though if you're in Wyoming. This is like part of Bighorn National Park. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Much love, one love. Take care. Bye. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's where we'll be driving through. Oh yeah.